noise for Adam Sank, everybody.
You keep going for Sheba. You guys, my name is Adam Sank. I am your token gay comedian for the evening. Such a nice reaction. I don't always get that. Am I the only one? Any other homos in the house? Are there? I thought it would just be me and my hand tonight, but I guess not. What about you, dude? Don't look behind you. I'm looking around.
It's okay.
With your sexy beard and your size 14 feet.
Talking to you.
No, I'm talking to you. Listen, I'm not, don't get all squirrely. I'm not trying to insinuate that you're gay. I'm just saying later tonight, in my head, you will be.
I don't know why, but I get them a lot.
You're gonna be so fucking gay. I enjoy a challenge. I live in Manhattan, and I live across the hall from this beautiful straight couple. Husband, wife, newborn baby. Beautiful family. They look like they just stepped out of an Abercrombie and Fitch catalog. And the husband's name is Steve, and the wife's name, I don't know her name, I just call her the Obstacle. And the Obstacle seems to work full-time out of the home. I don't see her much, but I see Steve constantly. He's always around the building, and he's got that baby, and the baby's so adorable. The baby's name is Obstacle number 2. She takes after her mom. And Steve wears the baby in one of these forward-facing papoose things that the parents have now, where the baby faces away from the parent. You know what I'm talking about? The baby just kind of floats there in the air. And here's the weird thing. I feel like Steve is hitting on me every time he sees me. I know every gay guy thinks that the straight guys are hitting on him, and they usually are. But I really do think this, because every time I see him, he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Fine, how are you?" And the baby's like this. The baby just hangs there like this dangling cock block. Just fucking up my shit. And like, I don't know what to do with that. I've never been in a scenario where there's a baby involved. You know, I've never rented a porn where suddenly there's a baby. Thank God, that would be gross and illegal. So I don't know how to proceed. You know, I don't know what to say to kind of seduce Steve in this situation. I don't know if I should be like, you know, "Steve, I have that same papoose in adult size. It's leather. And I can make the same face as the baby if you want." Dirty. You guys are dirty. I think I'm one of those assimilated gay men. I don't think I'm so obviously gay, you know, unless I throw a ball in public. But every once in a while I do queen out spontaneously, you know, without meaning to. This happened to me the other morning. I was on my way to work. I was walking down 9th Avenue. It was very early in the morning. 9th Avenue was deserted. It was me and a very old woman. I don't want to say she was homeless. Maybe she just spent a lot of time outside. You can't really tell in New York, you know. She had a shopping cart. It was very full. She was wearing kind of a dirty schmata. I don't know. But, so I was walking towards my bus stop, the M42 bus, and I'm still a block away, and I see the bus pull up, and you know, you're not gonna fucking make the bus when that happens. But so I start running. I'm like running after the bus, and as I run, it starts to pull away, and I go, "Oh no!" And from behind me, I hear the old lady go, "Oh no!" And what really pissed me off was her impression of me was dead on. It was perfect. I was like, you are good. Can you do Christopher Walken? You are amazing. So then I got to my stupid day job. I work as a temp at a temp agency. Everybody catch the irony there? I'm a temp at a temp agency. That's like being the sluttiest whore at the whorehouse. The one who doesn't even charge. I'm the only gay guy in my office. I'm the only gay guy. I'm surrounded by straight people all day, much like I am right now, except for that table. Woo! I love that table. When you're in that situation, you guys know this, when you're in the straight office, the straight coworkers tend to treat you like you're some sort of exotic gay pet. Like you're in a zoo. They feel like they have to bond with you on some gay level, you know, and you really don't. Just don't even try. My boss will ask me for a restaurant recommendation, like I can afford to eat in a New York City restaurant. I'm a fucking comedian and a temp. I get paid in drink tickets. Or the little secretary will be like, Adam, does my blouse go with my skirt today? And I'm like, no. Or the straight guy in marketing keeps asking me what it feels like to get fucked up the ass. And I'm like, you work in marketing, you know what it feels like to get fucked up. At the temp agency, we help people get jobs and we give them advice on like what to do and what not to do in the job interview. I don't know if anyone's job searching, but I just read this survey online. They surveyed hiring managers and they asked them, what's the worst thing you can say in a job interview? What's the worst word you can say that'll get you absolutely thrown out? It's like. Because you young people overuse that word. And you'll come in for the interview and you'll say, well, like at my last job, I like had a lot of responsibility. I like supervised like 10 people. I'm like really detail oriented. I'm like really awesome. Like. It's true. So like is the worst word you can say according to the survey. I would have thought cunt. If they had surveyed me, cunt would have been higher than like. But no, you can actually say during the job interview, my last boss was a cunt, and still get the job. But if you say she was like a cunt, you're out. I like the straight girls. Look at all you little straight girls in the front row. You guys are like my natural allies and competition. The problem is, sometimes, this is the problem with straight girls, they get a little too familiar with us sometimes. They think, they get a little too close, you know, like I had this one straight friend, she goes, Adam! By the way, that's my imitation of every woman. That's what they sound like to me. Adam, you and I are exactly the same. No, we're not. I can prove to you, straight girls, that you and I are different. Here's how. Underwear. Do you want to know why? When you guys go shopping for sexy, fancy underwear, where do you go?
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret. Do you know where we go? Nasty Pig. That's an actual store in Chelsea where we go to buy underwear. Nasty Pig. Thank you for the sound effect of the pig. That adds to the joke. Your idea of sexy and luxurious is some hoity-toity uptight bitch named Victoria going shh. Ours is a barnyard animal. It's not the same. It's not. My mother just had a colonoscopy. Give it up for that. Yeah. I know this because my mother tends to overshare. So all week leading up to the colonoscopy, she was sending out text messages to us, telling us how she was getting ready. You know, she would send a text message that said, I'm taking the laxative. Which is really what you want to get from your mom when you're sitting at your temp job. So the procedure was yesterday, and afterwards she sent out a text message to let us know how it went because we were on pins and needles. And the text message said, and I swear to God I'm not making this up, all's well with my asshole. Home now and resting. As a comedian, I was thrilled to get this text message. I was like, you've just written 5 minutes for me, Mom. thinking, how would she feel if I sent her the exact same text message? You know, what if I was like, hey mom, I went to New York Comedy Club last night. There was a really hot guy with big feet in the front row. We ditched his girlfriend, went back to my place. We were up till 5 a.m., but not to worry. All's well with my asshole. Home now and resting. You guys